Like we got a backpack with jumper cables. Jumper cables are always nice. And look at this here. I tore apart this Swiffer, and a while back it turned on. There's no way to turn it off except for to take the batteries out. So there's the end of that. Ah. Jumper cables, always good. Let's see what we got here. Oh, big juicy kind too. Those are the best kind right there. That's heavy. Man, that thing weighs, with the metal on it, that weighs 6 or 7 pounds. Oh, look at that. Look at that there. Little external hard drive. Unless I'm mistaken. Nah. It's a disk drive. Interesting. Take that home, have a look at that. What else we got in here? And you know, if you go out and do this and you come across a bag like this, you want to check it out. Instead of just grabbing the whole bag and putting it in your vehicle, you want to go through it and make sure what's in there first, because you just never, no telling what might be in there. Hey, look at that. That's kind of might be a collectible movie there. A Disney, Robin Williams, Flubber. Have a look at that. These VHS tapes aren't worth anything, but when they're Walt Disney, they could be. It's worth checking out, especially with Robin Williams. Anyways, back to what I was saying about these backpacks. Like a backpack like that, you want to check it out, because there's no telling what could be in one of these pockets. You know, if you could put that in your car and be driving around with it, and there could be like some drug paraphernalia in there, or you know, there's no telling what could be in there. So be careful with stuff like that when it comes to finding possessions you don't know about before you put them into your possession. You want to check them out and make sure you know what you're dealing with. Scored some copper pipe earlier, a couple dumpsters before, and that might be 4 or 5 pounds of copper. So it's about 6 p.m. and I'm at a little industrial park type area. And super chunky extension cord, some cans, a couple of chunks of aluminum, some steel, and a Sony remote control. I came out of this big dog, big industrial guy. Oh yeah, I found this pair of Rustler jeans. They're in like new condition. I don't know if they've actually been worn or not, but they're size 44 or 30. So that's not something I'm gonna put on the curb, because that's not something that's gonna get snatched up by the average person. So I'm gonna actually put that in a thrift store donation bin so they can put it on their rack, so someone can specifically get that size. And I forgot, I scored that low grade insulation earlier. That doesn't look like much, but that's a nice little score right there, really. It's a flower window box. Look at that. Still has a sticker on it and everything. I don't know what that sells for in the store. You know, 10 bucks maybe. I mean, that's nice shape. You know, you just rinse it off. It's basically like new. Just got one little scuff. But other than that, I mean, that's like new, really. And I just been bebopping around. I picked up a old nasty heavy aluminum pot. Little tin, some Christmas lights, and look at this here. I scored this a little while back. It's totally full. That's basically new. It smells all right. You know, that's probably, you know, what, 3 bucks or something. So a lot of times stuff that doesn't look like anything, it really adds up. I mean, that's, you know, you can just call that $13 right there. You know, and it's nothing I'm really gonna sell. But like, you know, I have cats, So that right there is, you know, just a great bonus for me. And this, you know, it's springtime. I might have a use for that somewhere. And if not, I can just put it, you know, next to a dumpster or on the curb somewhere. And this time of year, that thing won't last more than just, you know, a few minutes, literally. So, not bad. There's another plant over here, but that pot's just a plastic pot. It's nothing. And that plant's dead, so. Interesting dumpster here. I pulled up, I saw that fan, I saw this gaming chair. That's actually in pretty nice condition. I'll take this fan out of here. But it's just a generic one, it's not marked or nothing, so. It's in nice condition though. My cats would just literally shred that in a matter of days, so I can't really put that in my place, and I really don't have room for it in my floor anyways, so I'm just gonna leave. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do with it though, because this is in such a nice condition. It really doesn't belong in the dumpster, so I'm gonna put it out here on the curb. Actually, I'll put it right here. What's this, a mailbox? Yeah, I'll put it right in this mailbox. That thing will be gone by morning. And I was looking at this art. Check out this art in here. It's like from like a novice drawer. I was looking through it. You know, it's just novice stuff. This one's kind of interesting though. I kind of like this one. It's like the solar system of some sorts. Looks like the Earth up there in the lift. And not quite sure what that's supposed to be, but looks like the sun. I don't know what the gray ones are. Anyways, that was not bad. I kind of liked that one. And then there's this one. Kind of interesting. And then there's this one. It's not bad. And I saw this one and I thought, wow, that's really good. Look how good that is. That's awesome. And then I flipped it over. It's kind of nice, so I kind of like that. I might have to take that home. I usually don't take mass-produced stuff, though. I wish it was original. Oh no, he's kind of neat, though. I might have to take him. No. Another dog crate. Pink one. You don't see many pink ones. It's in real nice shape though. Oh, no, it's not rope. I thought it was rope. It's not rope. Little owl salt shaker. They probably didn't mean to throw that away. Oh, doggy. Oh, doggy. Oh, doggy. That pet bed's actually very clean itself. I'm not gonna take it though. Yeah. You know what? I literally don't think that's ever been used. It's just way too clean, and the sticker's way too nice on there. You know what the deal is it almost looks like, see how clean this pet bed was? Remember when I said that pet bed was so clean? You know what it looks like? And it sounds kind of weird. It looks like someone just had this dog. Wow, that guy was flying. Did you hear that? Woo! That's not good. Saturday night. You know, it looks like this was like out of a kid's room or something. I see they just had a stuffed dog sitting on there. Cause that's just way too clean, and there's no There's no pet hair whatsoever on that thing. So I think it was just a display, you know, like them fake bird cages, which is strange for a dog cage to be like that. But this thing, I mean, it's just, I can just tell from the other ones I find that this one's just never seen an animal ever. It's just, that's just obvious. There's no hair on it. There's not a single hair on there, and it's almost showroom quality. So I'm gonna break that, fold that up and take it. That's one of my favorite things about those dog crates, is they just fold down and they're so easy to carry. Got a little monitor action going here. HP Pavilion. I can just tell by the way that's been put in there. See how it's in a bag and the cord's like wrapped around the base. You know, that's someone probably upgraded, and you know that was a good monitor for them. So they treated it real nice. To see it's in a bag and the cord's wrapped around there. You know, like they put it in there with respect. You know what I mean? You can just tell. You know, if it was broken, if there was something wrong with it, they'd have just thrown it in there, you know. I can almost guarantee you I'll take that home and fire it up, and it's going to turn right on and be a real nice monitor. Well, it turned out to be a monitor-specific power cable, so I can't test it. But that cable being missing makes me think that's why it was thrown away. Like a dog chewed it in half or something. And instead of just spending money on another cable, and this being a little older monitor, they probably just went ahead and upgraded monitors. But this still sells on eBay for like 60 bucks. So it's not bad. I'll definitely keep it around. And you see all these books down here? Someone just unloaded their books. It's like scrapbooking books and like arts and crafts and Christmas florals and Christmas crafts and foods and creative ideas for, you know. And none of that's going to sell on Amazon. You know, I mean, you could sell them, but you're not going to make any money doing it. I don't understand how people sell books on Amazon for 1 penny. And if anybody out there understands how that's possible, leave a message for me down in the comments, because I'd sure like to know. But so I'm just going to leave all those there. It'd be nice to donate them to the library, but I don't know if the library is even going to be interested in those. So anyway, I'm gonna grab this monitor real quick. I'll definitely take it home and have a look. It just looks like a real nice monitor. HP Pavilion F1703. I'm gonna get out of here before someone tells me to leave. Very next dumpster, big old ceramic flower pot, big giant one. That doesn't look like much, but those things aren't cheap. Oh, you know what? Actually, that one is cheap. That's a fake. That's plastic. Well, that's the nicest looking plastic flower pot I've ever seen. That's a good one. Looks like a tomato plant. That's unbelievably real looking. Oh, look at that right there. Look, can you see that? Look, he's moving. Look at he's moving. Get him off of there. Put him back down there. It's intact, so I'll put it on the curb somewhere. That's nothing I'm gonna keep. I don't know. I might. It's nice and big though. That's not gonna be valuable because it's plastic, but oh well. Looks like we've got some kind of fire emergency. Maybe sprinkler. Commercial sprinkler system control maybe. I don't know, something similar to that. They're all locked. I don't know what kind of circuit boards are in there. Might be a little gold plate in them. Might have to pry them open, pry one open later and see if there's anything in it. Actually, I might try that right now. I popped it open. A goofy little lock. Look at that. All I did was stick my screwdriver in there and it just the whole thing just fell out. Look at that, the thing's just falling apart. And actually, look at that, there's gold plate on there. That one's got some gold plate. Actually, there's gold plate all throughout. That one's gold plate too. Oh wow, I didn't even notice that. Wow. I guess I wasn't expecting gold plate, so I didn't think there was going to be any on there. But yeah, every circuit board in them has gold plate. Them are not bad. Huh. I'm glad I popped that open and didn't just take it to the scrapyard, 'cause those are not bad little guys. Looks like we got aluminum walker and there's something in that box. Heavy. Let's see what we got here. Hey, look at that. Look at that. It looks like it's brand new. I could be wrong, but usually when they're used, they'll have dust on them, and that thing is spotless. I think that's brand new. That's rather interesting. What's it say? Thermaltake smart something power supply. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Get this out of here. What else we got? Looks like an old rug. Pretty good shape. I'm not gonna mess with that. And these guys usually have a cord on them. I think it's an electric. There it is. Oh, somebody already cut part of the cord off. Anyway, that's not bad. I'm curious to see how much that's worth. Look at that. All kinds of stuff in here. I don't know what that is. A little otter box. There's nothing in there. I'm definitely gonna take this aquarium though. Oh, it's wet in there. Get that out of there. Hey. Not a bad little camcorder, really. Except for I just stuck it down in the water. Stupid. Hey. Hopefully it didn't get wet. That's awfully heavy. Let's see what's in that. I know there's something. Look at there's a cable. Video game cables are always good. A sure seller. And that's about it. This is garbage. That's not bad. I'll probably keep like that filter. That'll be good for my turtle cage. And there's a heater in there I'll keep. And I'll probably just put the aquarium and the ornaments in there. I'll just put that on the curb somewhere and someone will snatch that up real quick. And I shouldn't have put that in the water. I think it's alright. I'll take that home and check it out. And that's a sure seller right there. PlayStation cord, brand new. Put that on the curb. Walmart parking lot. That won't last more than a few minutes. Anti-go mode. Got a little hose action going here. Whatever little pieces of brass I can find in there, I'm gonna snip off. See these boxes here? These Hello Fresh. I've been finding these boxes for the last couple days around town. There's 3 of them in here, and I think it's one of those. Oh, look, there's some aluminum down there too. I'm gonna grab. There's some nice pieces of aluminum right there. But I think this Hello Fresh place is one of those food box shipping websites, and they must have like a certain time of month where they ship, because I've been finding these boxes the last couple days. I've never really noticed those before. Must be a website that's getting popular or something. I found one last night that was full of food too, like little cherry tomatoes and all kinds of different food, like bag of spinach and stuff was in there. So I think they're refrigerated. They got ice packs in them and everything. That's some ice packs down there. And yeah, that's pretty wasteful, really. Big ice packs in each one of those boxes too. So anyway, I'm gonna grab that. Alright, so I turned the camera on to show you those boxes, and a little bit of brass I was gonna cut off the hoses, and I didn't even realize this was in there. Look at that. I just saw that little bit of aluminum peeking out down there underneath those boxes, and it turned out to be, that's probably 25 pounds of extruded aluminum. So that's a real nice score, really. I'm just gonna have to, it's no big deal to break these apart and bend them up. Another thing I want to show you is, if you ever need scrap lumber, if you go out and do this, you can pick up pretty much all the scrap lumber you could ever want. I mean, and that's real good stuff in there too. So there might have been a little more than I thought was there. There might be upwards to 40 pounds or so. But that's real good stuff to find right there. Check out this dumpster here. This place puts like compressors over here. And there's actually an AC unit sitting right there. It's got the ACRs in there and everything. That's a valuable little chunk. But it's just sitting in a way that, you know, it's not like up here in front of the dumpster or in the dumpster or right next to the dumpster. It's, you know, those compressors are sitting against the building, and that ACR unit is just a little too far away from the dumpster. You know, it looks like maybe someone might be keeping it for somebody else to come and get or something. You know, I just, you know, if it was up here, I would take it, but that's just, you know, I don't want to find out the hard way that's not, you know, discarded. So that's just a little too far away. There's all kinds of copper hanging off that thing and everything. But yeah, I'm not sure what the deal is with that, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. Nice can of carpet stain remover. That'll come in handy for me. It's full too. Score some nice aluminum breakage pieces. Those Swiffers are just all over the place. It's amazing how many you see. And this funky little lamp, like a 1920 style deal. It's got a light bulb in there I'll take home for my own use. Got some kind of corner brackets. Some kind of shelf for like maybe hand towels or something. I don't know, that's not quite my style, but I do hang on to those corner brackets. I'll probably just scrap those though. On those laying in the middle of the highway on my way home, I couldn't stop in the middle of the road and turn the camera on. But a little pair of vice grips. It's amazing how many tools I find laying in the road. I found those snips I use. I found those cobalt snips I use. Found those in the highway. And I think what happens is people leave them sitting on their bumper of their truck, and then they just drive down the street and they eventually just bounce off. Because I mean, I find a lot of tools laying in the road. And they're usually tools like hand tools like that, like pliers and snips and vice grips and that kind of stuff. Scored some copper wire. Got some electric circuit breakers down there, stainless steel pipe. Yanked it out of here. Nothing special, but that's bread and butter stuff right there.